Everywhere you turn, you see, do a Roth conversion. It's one of the smartest moves you can make in retirement. But is it really? In this video, I'm going to challenge one of the biggest sacred cows in retirement planning and show you why rushing into a Roth conversion could be one of the biggest mistakes you ever make. First, let's be fair. Roth conversions sound amazing on paper. Tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals, no required minimum distributions, and it can be a great tool for leaving money to the kids. So it's really easy to see why many financial articles and advisors push them so hard. But here's the thing. Most of the time, they're only showing you one side of the story. And when you dig deeper, you realize that the lifestyle cost of a Roth conversion might be a lot higher than you think. So let's break down the reasons why you may not want to consider a Roth conversion. And the first reason is it drains your retirement income. If you need your retirement savings to produce income, a Roth conversion can be a terrible idea. Why? Well, because the money to pay those conversion taxes has to come from somewhere. And usually that somewhere is your retirement account. The very account that's supposed to provide you with income for the rest of your life. Let's say you convert $500,000 and you're in the 22% bracket. That's $110,000 that's gone from your retirement savings. That's $110,000 that you can spend on travel, hobbies, helping your family, or even covering rising everyday costs. And the purpose of building your retirement assets was to create income. The second reason is the break-even problem. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. The break-even point on a Roth conversion is often 15 to 20 years down the road. That means it could take you 2 decades just to get back to even on what you gave up in taxes. If you're in your mid-60s and your break-even is 80 or 85, you might only get 5 to 10 years of real benefit. And research shows retirees usually spend less in their later years than they do early in retirement when they're healthier and more active. In other words, you're giving up income during your best spending years in exchange for benefits you might barely get to enjoy. Reason number 3, it robs the resources that your spouse might need. Now, this one is personal for a lot of people, especially couples. When one spouse passes away, expenses, they might drop, but they don't drop a lot. In fact, some go up. Healthcare costs are rising every year. Long-term care can easily run into hundreds of thousands of dollars. By paying a huge tax bill for a Roth conversion, you may be draining resources that your surviving spouse might need later to maintain their lifestyle and cover those costs. Have you ever really looked at how a 6-figure tax payment today could affect your spouse's security 10 or 15 years down the road? It's not just about your portfolio. It's about protecting your partner's future. Reason 4, stealth tax increases. People often focus on their marginal tax bracket, but your effective tax rate after Roth conversion can be much higher. Why? Because the extra income from the conversion can push more of your Social Security into taxation and increase your Medicare premiums through IRMA surcharges. That's a double or triple whammy for most retirees that they didn't see coming. Reason number 5 is market risk and opportunity costs. If you do a conversion during a market downturn, you might have to sell investments at a loss just to pay the taxes, locking in those losses. And don't forget the opportunity costs. That's the money that you send to the IRS, which is gone. It's no longer invested in compounding for you. That same money could have been used to create experiences, upgrade your lifestyle, or invest in safer income-producing assets. Reason number 6, an uncertain future. Let's be honest, none of us know what future tax laws will look like. You're paying taxes today based on the assumption they'll be higher later. But what if they aren't? Or what if the rules around Roth accounts change in the future? You've taken the hit, but the advantage that you were counting on may never fully materialize. Look, I'm not saying that Roth conversions are always bad. They can be a great tool for certain situations, especially for money you absolutely, positively don't need to fund your own retirement. But if you're going to need those dollars for income, lifestyle, or protecting your spouse later in life, a big Roth conversion could be one of the most expensive mistakes you ever make. Don't just chase the idea of a happy portfolio. And look at me, this is tax-free. Focus on a happy retirement. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share it with someone who's been thinking about a Roth conversion. And drop a comment. I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Have you done one? Are you considering it? What did your advisor tell you? And if you want more straight talk on retirement planning without the sugarcoating, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.